What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out JASMY. So JASMY gang, hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I really appreciate it. So we got JASMY here on the weekly. I just kind of wanted to pull up the weekly just to kind of show what what we've been going through as a group, right? This whole thing right through here. Overall, I mean, this is a bullish look. You know how you're oscillating down, oscillating down, oscillating down. So we're at a point where, we've been at multiple points like this, right? We're at a point where, we're gonna fall through the floor again, right? Or we can actually bounce. Okay. So a lot of people are screaming and crying that, everything's done, everything is over. We have our thesis here, stablecoin dominance. Hey, as long as I know it's a tall task. We got to close down below here. We got to close down below here over the weekend. We got to figure something out over the weekend for sure. We do have on stablecoin dominance. I know it's a JASMY video. I'm sorry. On the daily, we're forming bearish divergence, right? Especially if we can close below through here, right? You're making higher high, or sorry, a lower high and then a higher high in price, right? And so overall right now, this whole entire setup for stablecoin dominance is looking bearish. I mean, if you go up like this, straight up like that, you're gonna hit some resistance and collapse, something like we did. I think we did it right here. We did it just like this. Different kind of structure, right? Different kind of structure where this we were already kind of starting our downtrend, right? We were kind of already starting our downtrend. But I mean, in order for us to start the downtrend, that's kind of something that you're looking for. You're looking for just something like this through here, right? We've been kind of going sideways like this, right? And then you have this day this period where you're just kind of going up only, and that's what started it. Okay, so right, all is not lost. All is not lost. Don't be afraid. Moments like this, the fear and greed index right now this is for the stock market. It's at 27, and then the crypto market's at 28. Sorry about that. I should have warned you. So we're at extreme levels, right? I mean, almost extreme levels of fear, and I think we're set up for something through here like this, right? Something like this, just like this. Shot up, messed around, shot up again, messed around. Now we're doing this again. And that led to something bigger, right? That led to something bigger. So I do think when you have four green days in a row, I mean, that's not something that's sustainable. 5 green days in a row, not going to happen, right? Not going to happen, in my opinion. In my opinion, this is the flush out of Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin really didn't experience something like altcoins. Bitcoin only got down to what, 106 on Friday, right? Overall, what did Bitcoin do from its high to its low? 15%. Altcoins went down 60%, 70%, 80%. So now Bitcoin holders are now experiencing the wrath of the market makers, right? But overall, it's still an A, B, C. That's all it is, right? It's still your corrective pattern, right? That's all it is, right? You're in a C wave, right? A, B, C. You've come down, you've taken out lows. You've taken out all the lows, right? I mean, through here, you've taken out all of this. Most people through here are out anyways. Most people are here out anyways because of this down here. So that's pretty much the only spot you have left is that 97,000. And so do we go down there? I'm not sure. I can drop a Bitcoin video, but just the structure of Bitcoin right now, it does look like, we are crossing right here. It's not great, but just make sure that we were crossing down. We did the same thing and then we ripped. We did the same thing right through there. Crossed through here. Everyone was super bearish down through here at what, 108, and then we did this. Almost identical, right? We found support on there. Actually, no, we did find support at the No, we didn't really. I mean, we kind of bounced a little bit at the 1. We kind of did right there here too. And then we lost the 1. We lost the 1. You bounced right through here. This you did not. This you collapsed through, which is fine. You could be just retesting a lot of things, just resetting the market. And so let me see it through here. Let me get JASMY back on the charts. So, you know, we had some marks down. I mean, we did have this marked out down through here. This 9 to 942. I mean, we did. I mean, Friday, that doesn't really right. Hey, I got an L on this one for sure. I didn't expect this, but through here, I mean, pretty close, right? These are tweezer bottoms, right? You're just dipping the beak, not you, but market makers are just dipping the beak. I mean, if you're going down 4 days in a row, right? I'm gonna draw a little thing right here. It's hard to sustain this much downward pressure. I'm assuming, you know, shorts are going crazy right now. I'm assuming the market is just shorted to oblivion. I do like something like, I just want to get as many touch points as possible. That's fine. Just an idea, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. No, trend lines don't have to be perfect. They're trend lines. They don't mean a whole lot, but they just give you an idea of the direction, right? Right? Give you an idea of the direction, right? Give you an idea of the direction. This tried to give you an idea, right? Okay, we might be going up, right? Just, it's kind of like red alert, like, okay, let's see what happens now. So yeah, so that's what I got for that. I do want to see just overall this move, because you still have a 1-2 setup, believe it or not. You still do. You still have a 1-2 setup. I know it's hard to believe. We got that 1-2 setup still. You still do, right? You still do. There's still hope. Still hope in the market. I'm just going to drop that right there. Right, I'm going to drop that right there. Just try to get above that 786. And let's get above this 618. Right, I still have a bunch of stuff. Oh my gosh. Because I know I have a bunch of yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yep. Cool. All right, yeah, we've kind of fallen through some levels through here. We've rejected that one perfectly, that 1154. But you know, this still is a 1-2 setup, still a 1-2 setup, or it's your, or right. So there's always scenarios, right? Or you have your, you know, your freaking what? I mean, 1, 2, 3. This is your 4th, and now you're coming down for your 5th. Right, now you're just oscillating down for your 5th. I can flip it around and take a look. Let's flip it around and take a look. There's always 2 parts to it, right? Let's get through here. So if you do have like your 1, 2, 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4. I mean, yeah, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4. I mean, that's from that Friday drop. But I mean, you're at areas where, I mean, look at that 989. That's almost identical. That's 988. Almost identical to that 2618, right? Definitely can't be using this as support. Use this as support, then yeah, we get in trouble. We're in trouble, right? I'm part of the JASMY gang. And then from the low to the high, back down to the lows. I mean, yeah, your 1 is at 7. That's down through here. That'd be crazy, right? I mean, if we're about to, I mean, that's pretty low. Like, that's pretty low. But I'll put it on there. I'll put it on there. If it's on there, I'll put it on there. All right. So definitely don't want this to be. I would like this to be a truncated 5th right through here. But you know, you have your ABC, possibly of your. No, dude. No, that doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe A, B, C. That's your A wave. Here's your B wave. You go down for like a C, and then you reject off here. Then you go. All right, then you go. But then this target would be different because this is based off of this low. Does that make sense? So, I mean, that could be the setup too. That could be the setup too. So I mean, that's the thing with any kind of, especially with crypto. It's so manipulated. You don't know what's going on. But the fact that, you know, rate cuts are coming up this month. They're coming up in December. Quantitative easing is coming up, right? So the Fed is, you know, downsizing or expanding their balance sheet. So they're adding more money to circulation. So, you know, risk on assets. So look at the DXY. The DXY has been kind of tanking, right? DXY last couple of days, but overall, I mean, it's actually been going sideways. It's been in a range from what, low to high, 4% either way, give or take. But as this drops, right, risk on inflation, risk on assets go up, because this is just the strength of the dollar. Doesn't mean it's not like, oh, the dollar's worth 98 cents or whatever. It's just the strength, relative strength. There's other factors that go in. I'm not too key on them, I'm not gonna lie. But overall, that's what I got for JASMY. You know, Bitcoin dominance really hasn't done much, right? Bitcoin dominance has been, we can even check on the weekly. It's kind of doing the same thing. It's kind of doing the same thing as stablecoin dominance. Stablecoin dominance was Bitcoin dominance, excuse me. And so what we're looking for is just a harsh rejection through here, right? Just a harsh rejection. This candle does look bullish, I'm not gonna lie. This does look bullish. All right, you got that liquidation to the downside, and then you're back up. But just as of like the last couple days, right? This does look like a kind of a bear flag, right? Kind of looks like it wants to do that, and that just indicates that, you know, Bitcoin versus altcoins isn't as strong as people think, right? People think, oh, you know, just invest in Bitcoin. It's like, yeah, but Bitcoin, right, is losing strength. Maybe not against, I mean, most altcoins got just smoked, but like Ethereum's holding up well, and other things like that. So that's what I got for today. If you liked today's video, please hit that like button. Thank you for stopping by as always. I appreciate your time. Take it easy. Peace.